Oracle has taken a point of view that obviously with the changing landscape around data collection, privacy regulation, that it's really important to help both the buy side and the sell side really do more with less. So understanding that there's changes on the ways that we've historically looked at addressability and targeting and the digital landscape really on how we've built out infrastructure on things like third-party cookie, maids, and other identity solutions. That's obviously changing. The industry has changed drastically. There's new regulation popping up every day. And it's important for Oracle to take a position on first-party connection points into the advertising space and allowing for that end-to-end, both addressable and attribution layer as a technology partner so we can actually help marketers realize where things are working and optimize accordingly across channels.
So you mentioned that landscape and it's a fast changing landscape. Give us a sense of how you see it. What are the kind of addressable media options for an advertiser at this point in time?
Yeah, so the addressable media options for advertisers right now, they're growing, right? Years ago, we were basically stuck in programmatic and display and the open exchange. And now we've built into this infrastructure to do identity and content classification across several different channels. Think about television, think about CTV, think about gaming. There's a bunch of different areas blowing up right now where we've built this opportunity to take the really great things we've built in ad tech over the last 20 years and apply them into these new channels where eyeballs are constantly shifting and attention's heading towards.
So at the same time, we've got lots of things which have worked well, are becoming less relevant and more difficult to work with going forwards. Mm-hmm. Do we have a sense of what the viable solutions look like at this point?
Yeah, so I think it's tough to say if the viable solutions are fully at scale in a way that marketers really need them today. We are in a fluid kind of inflection point right now in the industry where there's a lot of instability. There's not the same level of consistency on expectations from legacy currency providers that we've always had. And we're in this moment in time where a lot of providers are creating what you would call point solutions or solutions for today's problem with not a great idea of what tomorrow's problems are going to be, right? So we still have a lot of changing landscape and regulation happening right now. And I think what we have to do is make sure that we're future-proofing an end-to-end solution versus continuing to perpetuate the concept of like disparate and distorted media measurement across different channels. We have a unique opportunity right now to take a position on leveraging the great things we've built in the digital landscape and ensuring that we apply them appropriately into the TV spaces that continues to scale out.
So the other thing which is clearly becoming more and more important in this landscape are first-party data assets, both marketeer assets, but also media owner assets.
100%.
How do you see marketers developing their first-party data strategies? What kinds of things are you seeing in the market at the moment?
Yeah, so we've had CDP offering inside of the walls at Oracle for a while. We've got a bunch of clients who are leveraging CDP solutions to manage and better understand their customer and drive customer experience. I think the important bridge and the important change now is not relying traditionally only on things like legacy digital targeting tactics, third-party cookie, even though they're obviously still great solutions today. It's starting to plan for a future proof in which your first-party data assets of the marketer become that foundational fuel, if you will, to power other enrichment services on top of that. So the ability to take your first-party asset, understand that, but then also able to enrich it with traditional ad tech tactics like contextual classification, like audience enrichment, like understanding media quality and site exposure, things like that. That allows our marketers to better bridge the gap and navigate these choppy waters by leveraging first party as the foundational point, but then strengthening that and expanding that with other third-party tactics.
So final question, there's lots of buzz here in Cannes obviously about new metrics, things like attention, there's a lot of excitement about contextual. Mm-hmm. Are any of these new metrics really exciting you at the moment?
Well, I mean, I feel like it is a little bit of what's new and what's old is new again right now. Contextual classification obviously is a huge mechanism right now for marketers to find the right type of brand adjacency, but also find the right type of user at the right time. Mindset's incredibly important right now. So being able to leverage things like context to understand, all right, how am I effectively understanding, like, am I going to be next to the right type of placement in the CTV environment? Am I in the right type of programming there? And then also looking at just consistently leveraging those solutions across not just TV or CTV or building solutions for that specifically, but allowing the customer experience from the marketer to the publisher or the media company themselves to be relatively consistent from a data first standpoint. Build a strategy of what's going to work for you and then push across all of your channels and let partners like technology players like Oracle in the background do that connection and translation layer with all the disparate assets that are coming in that we have to bring to the partners.